Guys, it's Thursday here on Vlogging Life. I went to go and respond to the comments on the video that went hot today at 9 a.m. which was the I need a massage video. When I noticed there was no comments on the video, I thought something happened. Maybe I accidentally turned commenting off or something. Let me show you what I see. So there's the thumbnail for the video. My back is killing me. It's me holding some Tylenol. I need a massage. Uploaded on the 22nd of September at 4:51 a.m. Published yesterday at 9 a.m. Come over to the analytics, only 94 views, 1 comment, 1 like. The reason why I found this odd is because the previous video and previous videos have done not too bad. So I put a comment on it to see if comments work, saying, are people able to comment on this? I then decided to go hit the editor to see what it looked like in here. Everything's in there, everything checks out, except for one problem. This. What the hell happened to my video? Oh, I know what happened. YouTube screwed up in the processing. Now, unfortunately, I don't have the original. That's been deleted, because I'm kind of short on space on this computer, so that's another thing. So, unfortunately, there's a really good clip in there. Actually, there's a couple funny things I did in there that made me laugh. And when you laugh at yourself, that's usually either a bad sign or a good sign. For me, it felt like a good sign. But it kind of sucks that this video got completely messed up. I checked the other videos, they seem fine. So tomorrow there should be today there should be a fresh video. Just really sucks that this one broke because, yeah, it just really sucks. Anyway, I'm gonna go to bed, get some sleep, wake up tomorrow, and we're gonna get after another vlog. I just thought I would explain what happened here. I don't even know if you can get to the video. You might have to actually go to the channel to see it. And I don't even know if it's gonna play for you, but you can give her a go if you want. I need a coffee. It's 1 o'clock in the afternoon, people. I just got out of bed. Video from yesterday's uploaded. Have to go check on it, make sure it actually works. It's weird. I didn't even work out yesterday. My back is killing me. The days I work out, my back is fine. What the hell gives? Well, people, what the hell's my magic bullet parts? They're there. Today is the day that we break the fast. I even got myself some eggs on a plate, bacon cooking up in the friggin' air fryer, and I think I'm gonna put an avocado on that plate too. So that's where I'm sitting this morning before ingesting any food. So what I plan on doing over the next little bit is I'm not gonna do any weightlifting or anything. I'm gonna let my body regenerate. All I'm gonna do at work is walk it out. Take it easy and walk it out. Because, man, my back's been killing me lately. Every time I make my bulletproof coffee, I forget to add cinnamon. Apparently, cinnamon is really good for, like, diabetics and such. This is cinnamon sugar. I don't think this is the same. Do I actually own just cinnamon anymore? I do. They say cinnamon is very good for keto and for diabetics because of how it reacts with insulin and how it boosts its production. The only problem I'm having is mixing it in with my coffee. It doesn't seem to want to blend. Want to know what's funny? This dummy is still trying to get his fox off the bike. He's still trying. Still hasn't gotten it. He thinks I'm going to help him out. Told you guys, I'm sick and tired of that frickin' fox. It's annoying. Bacon and eggs for breakfast. With a bulletproof coffee too. So, I know you guys are sick and tired of me talking about computer purchases and stuff, but this one I gotta mention because I feel like a dickhead for not for not noticing it sooner. Yesterday on Kijiji, there was an ad. Somebody was selling a pre-built computer, had a bunch of decent specs, had an X470 motherboard, Ryzen 7 2700X, 16 gigs of RAM, GeForce 1060, only the 3 gig, which we know is not as good as the 6 gig because there's less CUDA cores, but still a decent card nonetheless. Guy was asking $1,000 for the entire setup because he was looking to get into an Intel system for whatever reason. Oh no, sorry. He bought a laptop. He doesn't need a desktop because he's going to school. So he wanted to sell the computer to put towards a desktop replacement. That's what it was. So he's asking $1,000 for it. I guess he's going to buy himself a gaming laptop with similar specs so that it's mobile and good to go. I contacted them to see if it was still available and if I could pick it up today before going to work, and it already got sniped because that would have been exactly what I wanted. It came in a Corsair Carbide case, full-size ATX motherboard, 16 gigs of RAM, had a 1 terabyte hard drive. and 128 Kingston SSD. It did have an M.2 slot on the board, but it wasn't being used for whatever reason. I don't know why people do that, but they do. I guess if you have the parts available, that's what you're going to use. You're going to take the cheapest route on your first build and then upgrade it as you go, and I probably would have just put an M.2 in there over time and moved the boot drive over there, and then just put some great big SSD in there to use for whatever else. Yeah, because of that, I missed the deal, and that sucks. That would have been a perfect editing rig. I would have just left the 1060 in there, but looks like the 2070 RTXs are coming out soon. They're supposed to be releasing, what did they say in this article here? October 17th is the same day that marijuana becomes legal here in Canada for use. However, yeah, that's another thing I want to talk about too, what they're doing in Ontario, which is kind of crazy. But apparently they're going to start at $500 and $600 for the Founders Edition. $500 US, probably around $700 Canadian, because we all know that we get gouged on things and prices up here. You probably looked at it yourself and went, wow, that's crazy. But they're going to be releasing the 2070s, and I'm thinking about picking up one of those for the gaming rig and then taking the 1070 out of there and putting it in the editing rig. Just to give the editing rig a little bit more jam on VFX renders. That's my battle plan. But I really wish I would have pulled the trigger on that computer a little sooner, or even saw it a little sooner, because I priced out those parts. Like, after I contacted the guy and says it's still available, I went over to Newegg and I priced out all those parts brand new, and that computer build was easily $1,850 Canadian. So I could have saved 850 bucks, got everything I wanted, and the board was a 2nd gen board, so it probably would have, just with the BIOS update, support the next 3rd gen Ryzen chips that are going to come out next April, May. That would have been perfect. That would have been just a great setup. Oh, and it was liquid cooled. I forgot to mention that. The guy had a Corsair liquid, NZHT or NHZT or something like that, liquid cooling system. Had RGB lights, which I could care less about. I think that's annoying, especially because, like, here's my case underneath my desk, and over here is where the window panel would be. It would just be throwing RGB into a, you know, press board wall, which would be kind of pointless. You wouldn't notice anything. I think RGB is a waste of time for me because I don't have my computer in a spot where you can really see it. Normally when you build a computer with RGB and all that there, like to make it really shiny, usually you have the thing sitting on your desk where you can physically see it so you can admire it and stuff. I've never played that game. I've never been like that. I never cared about seeing the computer. As long as it's putting pixels on a screen, I'm happy with it. It doesn't have to be shiny and blinding and look like a discotheque, but it has all that junk in it, so it is what it is. Well, like they say, if you miss out on a deal, it's because a better one's coming, right? At least that's what some people say. Well, it's 10 after 2. I should probably get dressed. There we go. Ready for work. Alright, got my juice, got my dirt. Hey Google, turn off the studio fan. So I got everything I need and more in a drugstore. Okay, so we're gonna head off to work. I'm not gonna bring the camera today. I'm just gonna leave it at home and then go from there. I don't know what's gonna happen today. I don't know what's going on. I keep forgetting about these, not forgetting about these daily vlogs, but I forget how to do this, you know? It's been such a long time since I videoed daily and tried to keep the content interesting when your life is pretty boring, but I'll see what I can do. I know one thing that I need to do is feed the dog before I go, because right now he's whiny. He's whining because he wants his fox, which is currently hidden up high, so I don't have to listen to him squeak the damn thing. Something else I need to do one of these days is get out to the garage and rip a couple more holes in this belt, because it's getting to the point where the bloody thing doesn't fit anymore, which is pretty good. Pretty good. Also, the pants I'm wearing are size 38 and they're loose as frig, so that's even better. But anyway, people, I'm on my way to work, so I'll pick this back up when I get home tonight. Probably sit outside, have a vape with the dog while he drops ass, and then go from there. So I'll talk to you then. Peace. Alrighty, I'm home, but I gotta take a big crap. It's nice to be able to say that and mean it. Oh, was that ever needed? So as I'm gonna go on a little political rant here. See, when Doug Ford got elected in, we all knew he was gonna put a halter on the $15 an hour for minimum wage. We all knew it. It was part of his political campaign. So now he's announced it that come January 1st, $15 an hour won't be a thing. Okay, that's fine. I accept that. Because he's going to be giving people who make under $30,000 a tax break. Chances are you probably still will pay income tax on your earnings. But come the end of the year when you go do your income tax, you're going to get a huge lump sum back if you made under $30,000. That's going to be pretty decent for a lot of people. However, now there is a group lobbying to completely reverse everything we fought for. And that's what I'm talking with Bill 148. You guys remember me talking about that last year and so on and so forth. Doug Ford hasn't said if he's going to do it or not. Right now they're just lobbying to get it done. Hopefully he just tells them to frig off. Because Bill 148 is equal pay for equal work and 15 in fairness. 15 in fairness has already been abolished. So $14 an hour, that's the minimum wage. That's the way she's going to sit and that's the way she's going to be. But what they want to do now is they want to take away the equal pay for equal work, which I don't know why that's a thing. Like why we have to do that, you know. If they get rid of that, well, we just fall back into the Stone Age. It's like, oh, I'm sorry, you're a woman. You're going to make less money. Why? Because that's fairness to us, because we decided to do that. Oh, you're on contract, you don't get benefits, you don't get anything. Guess what? You get paid less. How's that for fair? It's pretty much legalized slave labor, if you think about it. They hire you, put you on contract, give you no holidays, no vacation days, no sick days, pay you less than somebody else who's doing the exact same damn job, and for some reason they think that's okay. This is my problem. And guess who the group that's lobbying it is? The Ontario Chamber of Commerce, who are complaining saying, since Bill 148 came into effect, they're having a hard time earning a profit. I find that very freaking hard to believe. I'm telling you, all these rich degens need to give their head a shake because it's really pissing me off. You know, it's really hard to go through your day. Like when I was making 20 bucks an hour, let's just say it wasn't an easy time. It wasn't a fun time. I made it work, but she was tight. Very, 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 very tight. And then when we got the big raise to match the proper wages, things got a lot easier. Things got a lot better. Quality of life increased. I felt better. I started dieting, started losing the weight, started feeling good about myself, thinking, yes, this is what we needed. This is great. Now they want to take that away? And Doug Ford already scrapped the basic income plan, so they were piloting that in Hamilton, and that got shut down. So, sucks to be anybody in Hamilton. Oh, just gotta not worry about it. It hasn't happened yet, but man, it better not happen or I'm gonna go right to the friggin' Premier's office. And I'm just gonna like give him a piece of my mind and explain to them why their idea is stupid. Well, enough of that political garbage. Oh man. As you all know, soon, I'm not wearing my Fitbit right now, guys. I had to charge it. It only had like a couple % of battery life left. It's pretty bad when your Fitbit gets low in power and it notifies you by email. Heard noise out here. That it's low in power. Like it actually emails you and says, hey, you should probably plug me in. I'm dying. Rather than the watch. The watch has no notification because the only way to get the battery notification is to swipe up on it. So instead, it puts a notification on your cell phone and a notification via email. It's kind of ridiculous. But as you know, in 17 days or so, marijuana becomes legal in Canada. And one of the weirdest laws I seen them pass was making it legal to smoke marijuana wherever you can smoke cigarettes. You know, the whole drinking in public thing is frowned upon. Like, I can't take a beer and walk the dog around the block while drinking a beer. Because if a cop comes by and sees me with an open liquor container while walking my dog, well, now you're busted for drinking in public places and you can't really do that. Not exactly sure what the fine for drinking in a public place is, but I know it's illegal and it's frowned upon and it's finable. I'm pretty sure. I'd have to look that up to be honest, but pretty sure it's a major sin. But if you can smoke cigarettes while walking down the street, if you can smoke cigarettes a certain location or wherever it may be, then you can totally bust out a joint, light it, and have at her. Find that weird. The only thing they said was you're not permitted to smoke a joint or smoke marijuana while you're operating a vehicle, which is probably a good thing because I know a lot of people who get lit while driving and that might increase the amount of accidents that happen. Actually, they're going to start testing for marijuana while driving for DUIs, so if they suspect that you smoked, they have a saliva testing machine. It's been proven some false positives here and there, but it's a method. Now, I personally haven't smoked in a long frickin' time. Ever since I started the diet, I've been able to fall asleep on my own and wake up on my own, and yeah, I'll admit in the morning I do need a coffee to kickstart the heart, but you know, once you get your coffee into you, you're pretty damn good to go, so you might as well rock out. Can she drive her face any deeper into that bowl? Yeah, you can? Yeah, eh? You'll get more food tomorrow. I already filled that bowl once today. You're gonna get fat like Felix, for frick's sakes. Hey? Yeah, who's a fatty? So today all I had to eat was eggs and bacon. And then when I was at work, I started getting some hungries at around 9. So I went over to the store and bought a bag of pork rinds. Kind of screwed them over. They're pretty good. Then I came home and drank a bunch of water. Tempted to do an exercise workout tonight. I find after you do a workout at night and then you go to bed, the next day you wake up and you feel extra good. Probably because your body regenerates while you sleep. And as for the talk on computers, well, Intel has released their information on their i7 9700K and their i9 9900K. And it looks like the 9900K is going to be competition for the 2700, the Ryzen 7 series, being an 8-core, 16-thread processor, where the i7 9700 is an 8-core, 8-thread, no hyper-threading. But apparently it's been overclocked to 5.5 gigahertz, so that's kind of cool. Anyway, what I really came downstairs for was to grab my keys so I could lock my truck, because I did forget to lock it when I got out of it today. Because I was too busy asking Google to turn on the outside lights. Holy crap, guys, I just drank 52 ounces of water, and let me tell you, I'm about to blow a seam. Came downstairs to blast one and fill up my water jug again, because yeah, I totally need to drink another 52 ounces of water. Came back upstairs, sat down and went, where'd I put my camera? Left it downstairs. So Church and I just played some Battlegrounds, PUBG. It was okay. Game still has a lot of problems. This guy's got to fix that shit. Well, I'm going to go crush a workout. I know I said I was going to take some time off and let my body regenerate, but damn, I need some freaking positive motivation in my body. And nothing gives me positive lift like a good workout. So let's get after it. Alrighty, guys. Did a workout, had a shower, back into my vlogging life, ripped the shit shirt. Yeah, this thing's destroyed. Oh man, why are the lights off down here? And I feel a lot better. I guess we'll have to wait and see what the future holds, eh? So I'm gonna let the dog out. Just had to fire up the outside lights. Let him go do his business. And I'm going to bed because I am freaking tired. Holy, just pooped right out. Wait for him, he wants back in already. So anyway, people, on that note, I know today's video was a little shorter than normal. It is what it is. So thanks for watching. Hopefully you enjoyed it. If you did, click that like button. Any questions, comments, concerns, down below they go. And until next time, people, keep on blogging.